Hello.
Why do you look so
Watcher.
sad?
What?
Hello.
We're all waving.
We are.
Hi.
I'm surprised. I was unready for my life in the slightest.
You were not. You were not watching. Everyone else.
I wasn't watching. My brain was zoned out. Hi, everyone. It's me just observing my sad-looking dog. Hey, everybody.
Bonjour.
Sad-looking dog who's about to be very happy because Aflaf, you have sent us the subscription. So therefore,
Thank you very much. Very, very much appreciated. Your company is
favourite time?
always a delightful treat.
That was
So we're going to start off
Prism.
with treats for doggos because, that makes
Finally.
sense. I can't. They've been starving this whole
They get to
time.
eat this week.
Oh God, look how skinny. Those poor dogs.
They wait for a
That's
Thursday to
paw.
eat.
Monster claw.
Please.
That arm.
There we go.
We are joking, by the way. These dogs
They,
are
this
they,
is
very
they
well
always
fed.
know.
This is what they call a bit in the comedy world.
Yeah.
There we go.
We're professionals.
We're professionals, apparently. You wouldn't know it by looking at us,
Right.
but we are.
Done. No more for a bit.
Promise,
I'll get
total
glared
promise.
at by dogs for the rest of the evening. Just
No
so
more
we're
till
aware.
next week.
No more. That's it. No more food until next week. Yeah, you can search, but it's all gone.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Oh. Does Tony's dog get a treat?
There we go. It's a
Oh.
dice.
Oh, you feed your dog.
Wow.
Nice.
Dice.
Oh.
We're feeding the Gengar dice.
I like it.
Well, I hope everyone has good luck feeling dice tonight because we are here with Homebrew Havoc, Tales from Tordronnen, and the players last we were here may have decided to start a fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Only one of us decided to start the fight. Okay.
No, I
The other
I
of you-
ended
one of
something.
you
I didn't start
actively
anything.
dodged
I ended
the
it.
fight, can I just say?
I had a
Yeah.
lovely conversation about birds.
Yeah.
With someone who's
Rhogar,
definitely not interested
professional
in talking
twitcher.
about birds.
I distracted like nobody's business. Absolutely killing the distraction game.
Truth.
Yeah,
Have
you
you seen the legs of
totally-
spotted spoonbill?
You
Straight.
totally
There
distracted
it
this
goes,
person
mate.
from me sneaking up, so it was quite
Hey,
useful.
I'm just going to say, Mercy said, get in there, and what happened, happened.
I didn't
That's it.
say kill them. I said go and
You
stop
said-
them.
Well,
And that's
before
what you
we go
did.
any further, I have had, my gorgeous players, I have had an actual volunteer for recapping this week. So,
What?
Shiv.
Who could that be?
Ah,
This guy.
volunteer! Would you care
Yeah.
to give us a recap?
Sure, let's do it. So, as the group enjoyed a brief lull before they met with Steve L, because before we agreed probably should get rid of that straight away, Mercy led us through, was it the circular market to the Blind Lily, I believe,
Yeah.
Yes.
to leave a message for one of her associates. Was it a runner? Did you actually
A
give it a
runner,
person
yes.
a name? A runner.
His name is
They
Chase, yes.
encountered Chase there. Yeah, lovely. They encountered Clara, who was visibly pregnant at the time. Nothing to do with Fallon at all. Just, hadn't seen her for a bit. Nice to see you. And then passed the message on to Chase, and we left after. We didn't hang around long in the Blinded Lily, did we? Didn't hang around long at all. Then we made our way to Steve
For a change, you didn't stop for food.
No, well, this was a short stop. And then we went to Steve L, who confronted the party about something that happened 48 hours before, 24 hours before. So reminding us that the point of this job was discretion, surprisingly. And we kind of said, yeah, you can trust us. We've got it under control. It's all good. Don't worry. Nothing could possibly go wrong after this. So we had to deliver a parcel to someone. Was it Tiago Collis? Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, in the southern fisheries.
Have you been making
Um,
notes?
No, but I
What have
have
I-
been visiting World Anvil.
What have I told you about making notes? It's strongly
great.
encouraged.
Yeah, it's a very good source of information for said note taking. Yeah, southern fisheries. So this is where Mercy. We all decided to leave the room, apart from Mercy. She stayed behind and had a little chat with Steve out. My light. Raising concerns about all sorts of different stuff that was going on, and possibly rival interests in this book that we've been told to steal. And yeah, there was a group with some jellyfish tattoos we learned, possibly tied to the Grey Sails, and a man called Leopold de Grey, whoever he may be, we do not know. So outside, we had a little chat, and this is where we learned Rhogar had been up to something. There'd been a murder. But it was a justified murder because it was a trafficking, smuggling people ring. We weren't down with that, so we gave Rhogar a big pat on the back. So well done, big guy. Go get him.
Wow.
And yeah, hunted down and killed someone called Lothar Vasco, whoever that may be. And we sort of learned that someone on the Osthaven Council might be protecting whatever's going on there. There could be some inroads there we can explore later on down the line. And yeah, this is the point where Quizz kind of withdrew his hospitality for the safety of his family, which was understood after seeing one of his compatriots rip a man clean in half and another one finding out he'd hunted someone down at the docks and murdered them. So at this point, Quizz kind of maybe felt a little bit compromised. And, you know, there was a little bit of back and forth where the gang kind of reconciled after we had a bit of a chit chat about that. This is where we eventually got to the alleyway. Well, the street we are in now. And this is where Mercy heard a cry from nearby. And Rhogar took flight for the first time. We saw some lovely wings from the big dragon. Were they like transparent, glittering? What were they?
Yeah, they were kind of like ethereal, sort of pretty like kind of they're translucent, but yeah, they're
translucent.
Sort of,
we'll call gossamer wings. They got they took flight to the rooftop, and you kind of encountered a lookout, which was a bit sus, but decided to engage them in a bit of bird chit chat. What you know? Why not? And that was when we heard some screams from the alleyway. Mercy said to Fallon, "Get in there." And by God, did the big guy get in there. He went charging in. And while everyone hoped for a peaceful intervention, there was only one man for the job who could act decisively at this moment. With 2 swings of his axe, one bad guy. And I'm going to make sure this is drilled home. He was a bad guy, was dispatched. And here we are. So
Alrighty.
no.
Well, that was spectacular. Take inspiration for that, because you like fully did the thing.
Me?
And I am normally
Inspiration?
willing to give out inspiration. It's just you guys normally already have inspiration when you do the recap.
True.
So I'm like, yeah, and he currently doesn't. So,
Well, I shall take it with gusto.
Well deserved, sir.
Well, thank World Anvil and Ailey's notes.
I was thank Ailey's notes, which honestly, I thank Ailey's notes multiple times a week when I'm trying to plan. I'm like, oh, thank
To
God
be
for
fair,
these.
the last time Ailey was like, "I've written a journal. You might want to read that, guys." And I was like, "Yeah, I probably should. Let's have a look." And lo and behold,
I see
Here
you
I
do
am.
your recaps well.
And
yes.
very interesting.
these notes, these succulent notes.
Succulent.
get your hand off my limp notes.
You know.
Oh no.
My limp notes. Fantastic. Shall we play D&D, guys?
Oh, my sanity. Right, so we're actually just going to get but straight back in gear. Now, because I am a fortunate being, I actually still have all your initiative orders and everything just here, ready.
What?
You're already all in
Sweet.
it.
Nice.
Sweet.
I was
Fucking nice.
Indeed.
really bad on everything I was doing last week, so hopefully.
Have you cleansed the dice in moonlight?
I've not touched them, so
She's
hopefully.
feeding them all to a dog.
Yeah.
Okay,
Eat
Darcy,
another
you
one.
go-
This is
what
a
do you reckon,
cursed one.
Which D20 should we use today, Darcy? You can pick.
Tony has killed many
I'm listening.
Pokemon with their dice feeding techniques.
Gobble up the cursed dice, child.
Yeah. Come on, Pikachu. Fucking eat it, you slag.
Darcy has said we are using the froggy dice today.
Calling
Nice.
Pikachu a slag.
Someone's got to.
That wasn't in the show. I don't think it was.
No.
Pokemon After Dark.
Right. So, hi, Scrub.
Hi,
Welcome
Scruff.
in.
Hi.
Good evening.
Scruffalophagus.
Hello.
My brains have just fallen out my butt.
Hello,
So,
Hi, hi.
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 So,
hi.
Fallon, I won't lie, Fallon has surprised these people by arriving and smashing a guy's head in with an axe.
Hmm.
Woo.
Chopping off.
Did you decap? Oh, there was one more piece of information that I do actually need, because I looked through the video and I couldn't find information. You guys were given the big tubular parcel.
The one that was up
Correct.
Thingy's bum. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that came out of Christoph's ass.
Oh, yeah, Captain Hook had it up his ass. Yeah.
Fallon, you took
not
it. Did
up,
Fallon
just
keep it, or is
in.
someone else carrying it?
I think I would have passed it to Quizz in the street for safekeeping.
I'll have the poo package. It's fine.
I think it would have been a moment when I would have heard, "We need you." I would have gone, "Huh, take that," and then raced off down the street.
I'm currently
Can...
About to try and
hoisting
break
my
your
way
down.
off the roof
So-
via rope.
Due to the surprising
Mm.
situation.
I'm just
Rhogar's
really
rappelling
hoping.
down the building.
I'm just really hoping that you haven't just killed the guy that we're supposed to deliver this to.
Oh, fiddle-dee-dee,
Hey.
fiddle-dee-dum. I
Can you
hadn't even
imagine?
realised that. Oh.
Don't
So-
give
I mean,
that's a
DM
weird
ideas.
I mean,
I
that's a
can't
weird
help
place
but
to,
give the,
like-
I cannot help but give the DM ideas. I run 2 games for her. She steals them all.
Well, don't give her ideas for
Listen,
this
guys.
one.
Steal!
Okay.
Listen,
stealth
guys,
is a
I want you
Hey,
to deliver.
great homage and inspiration too.
I want you to deliver a package to a person beating up a woman in an alley. Go.
Yeah,
All right.
go.
No worries. Sure.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
No.
Worst-
So just so you guys are aware, your running order for your initiative, it's written right there.
That's the
Your
word.
initiative order was, yeah, I found it this time.
You
It's
got
going to
it.
be
Yay.
Rhogar, Fallon, Enemies, Quizz, and Mercy. Okay?
Okay.
Woo.
Yes.
Enemies are grouped, they're all together. So just so you
on.
guys recall, as part of the campaign at this point, not knowing what y'all say. Right, Scruff, they are so good. You guys actually are able to rearrange the order of yourselves if you are grouped together in the initiative order. So, for
Ooh.
example, Quizz and Mercy, or Rhogar and Fallon could decide to be the other way round.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like that. That is.
Which, due to the surprising nature of the attack that Fallon has done, that does bring us currently down to it being Quizz and Mercy's turn. So, have that in mind, you pair.
What, as in, it's our go now?
Yep.
It's our go. Mercy goes first.
Wow, Quizz.
Wow.
More
Okay.
capable.
Just
a more capable player as well. Let's be honest.
At this moment, she's just kind of like, I did not mean kill him. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, shit. Well, not me. I'm going to take a quick look around because I haven't seen Rhogar and I haven't heard from Rhogar. So I'm actually going to take a quick look around, see if I can spot where Rhogar is or if there's any, you know, what they might be doing, because I don't want to do something that might potentially kind of
Problem.
screw things up for them, cause a
Bit of a big
problem
man.
for them. Yeah.
Talking
So
is
I'm
free
actually-
action. I'm not picky about you talking. Like you're
Oh, no,
characters can interact.
Oh no, I'm not talking. I'm actively looking for Rhogar because
Bonus
I
action
don't know.
talk.
Because I don't know. I don't
Sorry,
know
my
where
brain
he
froze.
is. So I'm actively looking for him at this
I've
point.
moved my counter to the ground, but I'm not on the ground. I'm just on the side of the building currently.
Hanging off a rope 5 feet above the air.
Because as far as Mercy's aware, Rhogar's above them, like up there.
Don't bring
Yeah,
it.
because
So-
I did come up. Yeah.
He was, and then he walked away again.
Yeah, but Mercy doesn't know that. That's why I'm actively looking for him.
Yeah.
So,
This
What-
Rhogar
what-
shouting out his
what-
movements. I'm
Yeah.
going over here, guys.
If you would like to use your action to make a perception roll to perceive, you may do so.
Yes, please, because I don't know where he is. I want to make sure that he is okay before we do anything else. So, well, why am I using the black colored dice here? Because I can't fucking see them in the dark.
Good question.
That is a good question. I need another. Oh, hang on. If I sit at this weird angle, I can see the numbers.
Very natural.
It's a 24 regardless.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
go on.
he's a massive purple dragonborn hanging off the side of a building. Even if he's not, when you look up, your peripheral will go, "What the fuck is that?" and you'll spot him.
I just like. There's this moment where I've seen him climbing down, and I'm just like, what the actual? You know what? I'm not even going to shout.
I'm
because-
coming down. I'm coming down.
Fucking the hang loose.
Bear in mind, he's not seen that one of these people has just been decapitated. He's just like, I'm gonna come and stop the bad guys, you know?
Rhogar is big kahuna. Gonna rip some waves, mate. Riptide, buddy.
Amazing.
Yeah. Do I see any with that? Do I just see Rhogar? Do I see anything else? Is there
Are you
anything
also
of
looking?
interest?
Are you looking anywhere else?
I was initially looking up at the thing above, so to see if I could see Rhogar up there. So that would have been where my initial gaze was.
You rolled really, really high. So yeah, as you look up, you open the wrong screen. You sort of catch a glimpse of kind of the shadow of a person leaning forward, who then shoots back when they see you looking upwards.
Okay. I will reach
Silhouette.
out
That's
and.
what it is, not rather than the shadow. That would make sense. But silhouette, the outline of a being, who
I
then.
do apologise. My dog just shouted at me. Will you hang on a second, Bramble? Let me finish this, and then I will let you in the other room. Okay? Just hold on 1 minute. Don't be impatient. Okay. I'm just going to reach out, just tug on Quizz's sleeve, and just. I've got one up above as well. Hug the wall, just in case. And I'm just going to sort of move myself closer into the wall.
Okay.
I'm not going to move into the alleyway yet, but stay where I am and keep an eye out and see what's
Okay,
wrong.
so you're more tucked in, so it's kind of you're going to be harder to hit from where you are. All righty.
Yes, and I'm going to see what my dog wants,
Excellent.
as it's the end of my turn.
Thus endeth your turn, Quizz. You are stood at the entrance to the alley. You can see down it, where you can see a young lady sort of kind of crouching on the floor. Was looking scared at the two men in front of her, but she's now looking scared because there's now a falling bloody corpse of a man who's just been damaged by Fallon.
Well. So there's this is above table. Just so I'm clear now, there's someone on the roof. and there's
Yep, you've been
someone
informed.
in the
Up
alley.
on the
Great.
roof.
Okay, that's great. For the first time this campaign, I'm going to.
Uh-oh.
You'll see. He'll lift up his cane and he'll just flick it open, and inside is a hidden rapier.
Oh, go on.
Oh, the rapier!
Yes, it's been a while since I've done some stage combat. Right. Okay.
He's got his sword out.
Dear Internet, it's a rapier, not a sword.
In the old days,
There's
they used to
a
call
sword
him
and a cane.
pokies.
He's got his
Right.
Stabbington big boy out.
It's got a different weighting of the tang to the rest of the blade.
It's not a chew bill. I'm not interested.
There we go. Sorry, needed to.
So I've got that out. First things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the ability Homebrew,
Oh,
as is the name of the game. I'm going to do understudy for a bardic dice, and that's going to be I'm going to choose Fallon, who instead of me using a bonus action on this turn, Fallon can use a bonus action on this turn, as in right now, should he wish. A sudden
shit.
burst of inspiration, a surge of energy, a desire to perform, if you will, suddenly comes over Fallon and puts Shiv on the spot.
Sauce
Okay.
Shiv. But yeah, you've suddenly been gifted a bonus action that you can do right now. Hi, Snowstone.
So I can use one of my bonus actions? Is that
Correct,
right?
and
Is that how
it
this
doesn't,
Yeah.
and it doesn't, and but you because you've still got to turn in the pecking order, you still have your bonus action when it comes to your turn. You're basically
yes, that's-
using a bonus action instead of me.
Well, I will use this bonus action to Rajay.
To Rajay,
Hey.
you say?
Rajay away.
That is excellent.
What was that sound?
Just like scream. So, ah!
Okay, but
I thought
genuinely, so
Shiv
we've
was having some kind of like issue there, like some kind of gastrointestinal distress or something.
Yes,
no, the
I
bowel
just
ward
shit
kicked in.
myself. Fallon in a rage shits himself.
Okay, but genuinely, because you know, I know we've heard it last time, but this is a new fight. This is a new day. What does this look like?
My rage this time. Basically, you see like the thunder, the lightning sort of symbols on his chest start to spark up, and sort of bits of lightning come off of him, and he starts to basically flex, make himself bigger in this alleyway and more imposing with his rage.
That
It's
is
like
a
fucking
scary,
God- it's like-
scary-
It's like fucking Godzilla.
That's awesome.
Yeah, basically. Basically, if the spines of my back start going, I'm going for my atomic breath.
That's awesome.
Gonna
Quizzes
start
then.
doing up his horns. Just
Was so cool.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, you get this sort of like static aura around me as this lightning starts to crackle and
Mm,
all that good stuff. Thank you.
that's so cool.
Alrighty.
I'm then gonna for my action then. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Mercy, who's next to me, and I'm going to choose Cat's Grace, which so you now get advantage on Dexterity checks. You don't take damage if you fall from 20 feet, and you are also you also have. That's it. You're just a bit more dexterous, as it were.
a bit more dexterous.
Advantage
Extra
on dex and
Nimbility? Nimbleness.
more
Nimbleness.
cat-like.
Meow.
And that's the end of my turn. I'm just gonna whisper a few encouraging words. You are quick like cat.
Starts licking herself. Like, oh no. Goes more cat like. Coughs up a hairball.
No, do that again.
End of
Oh,
turn.
dear.
Wow. Alrighty, end of turn. That brings us around to to technically the top of the round, where we do have Rhogar and Fallon.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
Um,
Rhogar is currently down as first, and Rhogar, I'm not going to lie, you got to get off a roof before you can do anything useful.
Yeah, I gotta just kind of get down, don't I? How tall was the roof again?
We said it was about 50 feet, so it was far enough that your rope could reach, but it was enough that you weren't willing to just go.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm gonna, I guess. Oh, I know. Actually, I don't know. Do you want to go? Would you like to go first? I'm literally just gonna use my turn to, I suppose. Can you dash, climb, or?
Is dash
well, I
an
suppose
action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
dash is an action.
Unless
Dash is
I've
an
got
action unless you're
rogue.
a
rogue.
rogue or a monk, which I'm
Yeah,
neither,
which
so
uses
it'll
a
just be an
bonus
action.
action.
And I think unless you have a climbing speed, you
I
have to
don't
make a
think
roll
you'll be
to
able to-
climb. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
you can dash it, I'm afraid.
I'm
I am going
gonna.
to ask you to make me a roll for your climbing of the rope,
Okay.
but I will let you select if you want the acrobatics or the athletics on that one.
Oh, I'm gonna go for the athletics because it's much harder for me.
The things down you can't see.
What is that? That's actually it's not horrendous. That's a 14.
Okay, yeah,
Respect.
that's fine. It's enough that you're not falling off the building.
Cool. Did I get down, or do I still need to use my speed to get
Still
down?
your movement speed to do the move, I'm afraid.
In that case, I guess I'm just over halfway down, and that's it. I've got bonus actions, but none of which are of any use to me
I'm
at
sorry.
all right now. So,
My apologies.
yeah, that'll be it. I might, because what I might do, because it's a free action. Let me just check if I've got enough space. Stunning. I'm gonna psionically, so telepathically, say to Mercy, because she's closest, and I didn't necessarily see that she looked. Rhogar will be like, by the way, there's somebody on the roof who had a knife. I managed to get away. She thought I was a bird-watching lunatic. Just be careful.
Just gonna down the wall that way. Just okay, thumbs up.
Really jubbly. Cool. That'll be Rhogar's go then.
Knifey spoony.
Knifey Spoony.
Yeah, what's The Simpsons? Oh, I can see you've played Knife with Spoony before.
Right. Fallon, would you, to start with, make me a charisma
Oui.
saving throw, please? Because you are raging.
Sure. I am raging. 11?
Yeah, fine.
Lovely. Good. Perfecto.
Continue, sir.
Most polite
Continue.
rage I've ever heard. I would like to rage. Delightful.
I like to rage. Pleasure. 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 I'm going to look at this dude, letter B, this fella, and be like, drop your weapons.
Roll me an intimidation.
Intimidation.
Intimidation. Do. 22.
Twintingtons.
Oh no. He actually legit had he pulled out a knife when he saw you running in, and he just sort of goes and just drops it and looks at you like he's definitely making the brown pants.
Good. Get on the floor.
He has a small lie down.
Good. I'll look at the lady and be like, Madame, you're free to go.
She just yeah. She can't move. We're in order, so she can't go anywhere yet. But you know.
No, but
Haha! I've got a
And
sticker
that's
for
my-
this. I have to tell you, sir.
that is my action.
Excellent.
Bonus action. Oh, what shall I do? Ooh. I'll end my turn there. I won't use any bonus actions right this minute.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to try and put that sticky thing isn't one for you. Fuck you, little sticky thing. Fine. Excellent. So that brings us around. I need to have this on 2 screens. I'm being silly with myself. Okay. Computer, stop fighting with me. He is... So, yeah, no, he's lying on the floor. He does not do other things because he has been frightened into just staying exactly where he is.
Good.
That
Didn't he
seems
have to raise his voice? Just said, drop your weapons, land on the floor. They're like, ooh.
Okay.
I mean, you're currently shitting sparks, so you know it's
Hey,
a
I
little
mean,
bit intimidating.
he could try to be brave, but we know.
Okay, so as you're stood there, ahead of you, someone pops up from behind the barrel. So you've got the young lady sort of cowered into the crates and the barrels. From behind the barrel, another person jumps up, immediately throwing a dagger towards you, Fallon. They didn't really even look at the surroundings, so it didn't occur to them that what's just happened. Oh, that was a really bad roll. That was an 8. I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Cool. Yeah, so it sails past your shoulder and sort of clatters into the crates and barrels behind you.
Oh. I look at this fella and go, oh, good. Another one.
After throwing the knife, suddenly takes in what's happening around him and regrets his life choices.
Steve, what are you laying on the floor? Steve, what are you doing?
Well, on the opposite side, another one pops up. Also, again,
Great.
jumping up and throwing a knife at you. However, they roll an 18.
That will hit.
Okay. So that does you 6 points of piercing damage as it sort of hits your shoulder.
Down to 3 because I rage.
Yep. He and his friend both decide they're not moving because this is a worrying moment. They don't want to get closer
Good.
to this.
I start to laugh and go, more playmates. Fantastic.
The young lady is going to use her action to disengage and hurry, and she sort of runs to you, Quizz. She turns, she sees this exquisite-looking person with a rapier looking there all, and she runs to you and sort of stands behind you like, help!
I shall protect you, child.
Excellent. Sort of just stood behind you looking all worried.
Stay behind the friendly llama.
She will indeed stay behind the friendly llama. Awesome. Alrighty. I've just lost my d20 that I was rolling.
Oh no, you can't do damage anymore.
I
Never
found
mind.
it. I found
Oh.
it. I put it back in the tray.
Oh, good. I'm so glad you found it.
There we go. So from above you, from where you are, Quizz and Mercy, you hear some swearing. Really profuse swearing. Fuck, shit, fucking, fuck. That was not my turn. That was shit.
Swears.
Okay, fine. In fact, Outlaw, you've rolled a dice. You rolled a 15. Fallon?
Yes.
18 hit you?
18? Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so shot from above, you take 4 points, halved, because rage, of crossbow bolt damage of piercing from above.
Do I get a sense of where it's from, or do I just get hit and be like, oh?
Well, it definitely came from behind and above. You definitely had the upwardness because it sort of knocked you, not down. You felt the downward propulsion of it.
Boom,
I'm
like,
bad at words.
I'm just going to stand and just point behind me, not take my eyes off these guys, and go there.
Look, I've noticed it. It's hit me.
Yes.
And
I've been hurt over there.
That brings us round to Quizz and Mercy.
Take it away, Catwoman.
This section of the roof, is it the same? Is it the same 50 feet up as?
Let me open my tab. Yes, because Rhogar is climbing down at the lowered peak part, and this person is sort of stood at the lowered part the other end. So yes, it is.
Okie dokie. If I take a quick look at this section of wall here, is there any like drain pipes or any ledges or anything that I can use to sort of?
There's a few drain pipes and window ledges and things. It's it's a typical building of when they're trying to squish all the layers in.
Okay. I would like to attempt to climb 20 feet up using the drain pipes, then bonus action use my shadow step to go the rest of the way up to the top.
Okay.
And I want to try and get behind where I saw this person before.
Okay. Your shadow step, it doesn't need line of sight, or do you just need to know where you're going?
I just have to be able to see a patch of shadow, which is why I'm climbing up slightly first, so that I can see any of the shadows sort of near the top there. So what I want to do is use 20 feet of my movement to climb up.
To get up and then get a better
shadow step up. and then go the rest of the way up behind her.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Roll me again acrobatics or athletics of your choosing to do your bit of climbing first.
We're going to roll the scary pink dragon dice. Just see what happens.
Ooh.
Oh, we like the scary pink dragon dice. So good dice, you can stay. That acrobatics, because that's my best one, is going to be another 24.
Bloody hell! You don't roll though. Cool.
Apparently not at the moment, because that was two different dice, both rolling an 18. So
excellent. So yeah. I am going to ask for an additional acrobatics because what you're asking to do at the other end is quite fanciful because you want to shadow step up and then grab and do the at the other end in the air kind of moment. So it's a bit of a fancy maneuver.
Well, that last one was a natural 20, so 26.
So you not only do it, but you have all the grace of a cat, and you are very spectacular in doing it. Yeah. Yep.
Go me.
So yes, you have found yourself able to climb up, kind of up and around the edge, next to where the person is. They are currently facing towards the alley because they are facing where they've just been firing, which is at Fallon.
So as I end up behind them, I'm just gonna sort of stick a knee in their back.
Woo! Okay.
So not hard or anything. I'm not attacking them. I'm just sort of a move to put a knee in their back.
Falls off. Near the back falls off the roof.
You might want to stop there, love. No more.
Fantastic. That's not yes, Paul. Pushing them off the building would be attacking them, but she's just standing and being scary and stuff.
I'm not actually making a move to attack, so that's not an action. I'm actually just moving up behind them using movement. Yeah, I said I'm not attacking them, dumbass. Come on, listen. Turn your hearing aids on, for God's sake.
Doesn't need them. Got really nice new headphones.
I'm going to put my knee against their back. I said it's not an attack.
All right.
That is is a movement.
Your turn,
That's
my
it.
dear.
That's it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Quizz, just to start off, just briefly, would you just roll me a quick perception check, please?
More than happy to
Uh-oh.
do that for you.
Has she just pickpocketed you?
Yeah.
Save me!
I try to do something nice, and then this is what I get. What was it?
This
Perception.
might not be.
did you
This
say?
might not be the case.
Yeah.
This might not be the case.
Oh, it definitely is. Here we go. All right, it's not too bad. It's a 17.
Oh wow, that's really good. Yeah, no, she's just sort of hugging behind you, like she's sort of. Ooh. Yeah.
Now I don't trust the child, and I feel guilt because of that.
I mean, it's not a child; it's definitely a young woman.
Oh, is it? Sorry, I thought it was a child.
No, it is a young woman of adult age range. It's not
Okay.
a child.
I do apologise. I thought it was a child. Okay.
It's Tom Whistle's wife.
Do you? Yes. Before I go any further, do I recognise this person?
No, it's not Pom's Whistle's wife. Just because we have an issue with Pom's Whistle.
Twat. So the person that threw the knife from behind the barrel, I would like
Yeah.
to go on top, very flamboyantly on top of the barrel. I haven't got Albo open, by the way, so you'll have to move me and go along the barrels and crates and things that are there, and just top of it, just point my rapier down towards him, all flamboyant like.
Okay, are you going to attack him with it, or are you just
And
pointing
I'm
it at him?
going to say on guard, and I am going to non-lethally stab them if that's at all possible. In the shoulder, perhaps.
Okay, roll to hit.
Okay. That is 21 to hit.
Okay.
He's rusty with his old
Was that a
stage
20 or a 20 with a +1, or is that up to the?
It wasn't a crit, no.
Okay, because I was going to say if you critted, then no, you cannot have done it without killing the person. That's
It's
not an
fine.
option. However,
Going-
yes,
going
that is
through the-
enough to hit this person who is basically wearing a little bit of basic leather armor, just barely.
And I've just done 8 points of damage to their shoulder.
Okay, that hurt them, and they shoulder.
Yes, there's more where that came from.
As you pull back, it seems to bleed quite a lot. There's a lot of, it's a
Oh, no.
surprisingly large amount of blood for a shoulder stab, in fact.
We shall protect you. Bonus action. I'm going to give a bardic inspiration, and I'm going to give that one to our good Dragonborn friend Rhogar.
Oh, cheers, mate. He can't see what's going on, but he just randomly just feels, yeah,
just-
empowered.
As this rapier pierces through the shoulder, Rhogar can just hear, "Rhogar, I think very highly of you." And that's
Oh,
it.
cheers, mate. I'm probably not going to get there before the combat ends, but I appreciate it massively.
Nevertheless, you shall be inspired.
Thank you. What variety of dice is that?
I believe that's a D6 at this stage.
Cool. Chars.
It's pretty good.
In our campaign.
Campagne. So that brings us back to the top of the round, I believe. That brings us to Rhogar and Fallon.
Do you want to go first?
I mean, again, all I can do on my turn at the moment is move. So,
Okay.
'cause I've
Shall I
got-
go first then?
Yeah, you go on then.
Okay then.
Go on.
Cool. I'm gonna look at guy D there.
The one who hit you.
Has he?
Yep.
Has he got any weapons or anything? Is he holding anything, or is he just like throwing his knife and he's like, ha ha?
He's thrown a knife and he's got a second one ready that he's
Okay.
immediately swapped over to what must be his dominant hand.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna try and beat him to the punch because
he's-
I've got a little hand axe at my
He's
side.
pooping himself, but also trying to hold it together because he's looking just like, so you can see the
Cool.
shake of the nerve.
So basically, like old Western gunfighter style, I'm going to go to my hand axe and then just throw my hand axe at him, hoping to hit him sort of either in the leg or just trying to incapacitate him so he's out of the fight.
Less murder. Okay, cool. Roll to hit
Yeah.
him.
24 to hit.
that will definitely hit him because you are raging and sparkly and scary. Yep.
I am. 10 points of damage.
So I'm going to say your aim for his lower half doesn't work because he's stood, the crate in front of him, and you're trying to, and your attempts to aim less lethally are less effective than you might think, and you do actually hit again into the shoulder zone where it seems to very significantly damage him, and he looks like he's actually moments from passing out.
Okay. Aim's a little off. Steps over this guy. Okay. Bonus action.
Thank you, Snowstone, for the bardic inspiration for Cal.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Much appreciated. I
I'm
need it.
going to use... Yeah, I'm going to use my mark this dude on the floor here with my deadly focus.
Oh dear, what does that do?
Basically, if I hit him, I just do him more damage. If I decide to hit him some more, but it will just be like that moment where I'm still stand over him and go. I just look down and go, "Don't you fucking move!" So, for a bit of flavor,
there's a slight strangled squeaking sound that you don't know if it comes from his face or his butt.
I have used my action there. I was going to say, is there any chance I could see if he had any tattoos on his hands or arms or anything? But I've used my action.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Excellent.
That will be me go.
That'll be your go. That brings us down to Rhogar.
Okay, so Rhogar's only got 20 foot to go on the rope. I think he's just gonna say fuck it, and he's just gonna jump down. Whatever damage incurs. It is what it is.
Okay.
Rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
This is definitely not the DM having to look up how the fuck to do that. Okay, so that's 2d6 of damage. So let's see. That is 6 points of damage you take.
Cool, that's fine.
Right up to the shins as you land down. Do you do a superhero landing?
Of course. This ain't my first rodeo, owlbear rodeo. So yeah, he's gonna do that, and then it means that he can then use his actual movement to get to the fight faster rather than having to only get 10 feet away. Yeah, he's gonna fuck it. He's gonna dash, so he gets there because even if he uses movement, he couldn't really use his action to do anything anyway. So he's gonna dash, so he gets to here next to the lady who has been saved.
Thank you, Omnilord3352, for following.
Woo! Thank you.
Very much appreciated. Thank you, and welcome to the channel. And hope you're enjoying the campaign and your day.
Yeah.
Yes. As you finish, she goes, "Oh, quick! They're down there! Oh my god! There's so much blood."
And then this is the first time Rhogar's seen any of what's happened. He's like, "Fucking hell! What the hell did they do?"
So yeah, so Rhogar, what you see before you is a corpse that looks like it's been very much axe damaged. You've got Fallon stood there, raging and sparking with electricity, over a man who might be pooping himself on the floor. There's a bloke in the corner with an axe in him that looks like he's about to become dead, but he isn't, but he's not well. And you've got a chap that stood in front of Quizz, who's on a crate, who's clearly stabbed him, and he's bleeding profusely.
Christ. Okay, there's nothing he can do. He's used his movement. I haven't really got bonus actions that can massively do anything currently. So yeah, I suppose that's gonna be it. Yeah, compelled to, sorry. Cool. Yeah, now he's gonna just sort of stand there looking concerned.
concerned as what the hell has just happened.
There's just nothing I can do.
But, well, I've lost the dice again. I found it. Wow, okay. So I was rolling to see if the guy on the floor can,
Stand up.
think about getting up or moving. But he rolled a nat 1. So he's actually... do you know what? I was just going to leave him on the floor, but for a nat 1, he sort of looks up at you, up, because you are extremely tall. He looks up at you and your sparking, angry-looking self, like the bits of lightning coming up. And you see his eyes roll up in his head. And he just...
Just so amazed.
Just dies.
In death by awe.
He didn't die.
Oh,
He's
it's
just become
basically
slightly
faints.
unconscious. He's just
So,
Oh,
so beautiful.
beautiful. Oh,
It's like
He's-
flying. It's like a fly flying into one of those electric spark
Yeah.
trap things.
just looks up and says, he's so gorgeous.
Oh wait,
The
you
angels
are
have,
wearing.
let the angels take me now.
It's probably a good thing you remembered the trousers underneath that fur loincloth at this
Oh,
point,
yes.
really.
Look straight up, gets an eyeful, passes out.
Oh,
Gets
my
teabagged into unconsciousness.
I've achieved everything I want to in life as of this point. Bye.
I could die a happy man. Tell my wife
Wow.
and children I love them.
Oh my.
There you go.
Goodness me.
What a character you've created there, Shiv.
Hey, I just put the cat. I did none of this. I just walked up towards him. It was the aura
Okay.
that did it.
Oh god. Great.
Fuck.
Okay, so this chap is going to use his action to disengage from you, Quizz. And he's going to get over to where his friend is.
Coward!
Yeah! Fucking mental
that's what the
llama
C stands
fuck.
for.
What does
I
the
thought
D
it
stand for?
was something else. Something stronger.
Deceased.
Cadet.
One thing about it, I do apologise, Fallon. I did forget to ask you to do a crit save, because I forgot you were raging.
Sure,
that's
I'll
fine.
do one now if you like.
You don't have to do it now because I did forget. So we are technically past the time.
Oh,
I'm not
okay,
gonna make
that's
you-
fine.
you know.
That's cool. I don't
Right,
mind.
so what are you
Whatever.
doing?
Whatever. Sure.
What are you doing?
All
Oh,
I
that'd
can
be
see
bad
is
if
his
that
fucking
happened
tail just like.
Very,
What are you
very
doing?
revealing. That pose.
Jackson's just flashing himself to the world. Sorry, guys.
Jackson's just a little
Jackson's the bluesy
slut.
tonight.
Is this what the internet desires?
T's and C. Twitch T's and C's.
Yeah, yeah.
Just blurred on the YouTube video.
It's just
The
playing
pixelation.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's how Benny wrote the puppy. Jackson, I did a push your belly apparently. There you go.
I got belly rub. Yes,
Oh look, he's got the little foot.
Yeah.
There you go. Belly rub the puppy.
Did you know foxes do that? Not foxes. Bats do that as well.
That's really cute.
The fruit bats, if you get them just on the rib, just on the rib,
Seldom.
they do the little back leg thing. It's really cute.
Seldom do I get the opportunity to do such things
To
with fruit
pet
bat.
a bat. Okay.
I
So
learnt
at
it
least
from the
it's a
internet.
once a month thing.
Yeah, I learnt it from the internet. So
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that exists.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
so continuing, this chap manages to actually, surprisingly nimbly for someone who's losing as much blood as he is, nimbly fling himself over these crates into the little gap here where he ducks down. It's just sort of like, because, that's how you would feel.
Why the hell not?
This chap also wishes to disengage from fighting, and he too attempts to make the climb up. Yeah. I'm gonna just see where that goes because he didn't roll well there to climb
Oh,
the thing.
dear.
oops.
He's probably feeling quite weak with the blood loss, isn't he?
Well, with the weakness of that, he actually does fall straight off the top, and as he sort of gets to the top of pulls himself up. There's just this little paleness comes out,
Oh dear.
and he
Well.
falls to one side, straight over into you, Fallon. He sort of flumps at you.
Do you princess catch him?
I'm just gonna like take one step backwards so he just hits the concrete.
Oh, so yeah, he lands just in front of the guy who has passed out.
Cool.
I'm going to put
About
you
there,
on
then.
there so I can see.
Yeah.
Yep, I said those words.
It's a nice pile.
Rhogar, the young lady next to you, goes, "I'm gonna go. I'm going," and she runs away.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
I can't use a reaction to just kind of stop her, can I?
She has
You might be able to.
disengaged from the fight, so
Ooh,
you will not be able to.
Fuck.
she's a rogue. This is interesting.
You can have a try it. I'll let you roll. I'll let you roll and see if she can. Because you're not attacking her. You're trying to just.
I just wanted to not run away straight away because I want to get more information about what's happened. Yeah.
I've just realised something.
Oh no.
What
Uh-oh.
would you like me to roll?
That's a really good thing to ask, and my brain's just gone absolutely blank.
Would it be something like
We'll
persuasion?
go dexterity because you're trying to sort of reach around and grab her. So we'll go dexterity. Give me a dexterity.
Straight dexterity.
And you are very inspired bardically.
Stunning. That was an 18.
Oh,
So your hand sort of just skims down her arm, and she does actually still manage to slip your grasp. I gotta go. Nan's waiting.
What if I used my bardic die? Or is it too late?
No, we can go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so that is a 23 now.
Okay. So now you do manage to just sort of catch her wrist as she's about to go. What?
Sorry, I can't. Let's. Hey.
And she looks so scared. There's little bits of tears.
Look, I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to get some answers, alright? Just want to know what's going on. And obviously that's it, because it's a reaction, so you can't do anything else.
She's just so scared. She's so scared. Okay.
Should have stuck with the lava.
Well, the llama ran off and stabbed someone.
oh, bardic inspiration for Toni from Snowstone.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Save for the next superhero landing. Thanks, Snowstone.
Thank you very, very
Alrighty.
much.
Mercy, just to check, you just sort of let this person know you were here. You're not actually like pinning them, are you?
No, because that would have been an action. But the threat is there.
Just
threat is
wanted to
real.
check. Would a 12 hit you?
No, not even without my armor, because I am not wearing armor.
Oh yeah, shit. That's why Mercy doesn't want to get in there, because...
No, because I'm not wearing any fucking armor.
Okay. In which case, words that I can't use because my face just closed. 14! Would a 14 hit you?
A 14 would.
Okay.
Where did my armor go? I gave it
It's being
to
sent for
Letty
repairs.
because it got damaged
Where'd your
en
armor
route to
go? Where'd your
Tordronnen.
armor go?
Hey, Mercy, you receive, as they sort of swing
Something.
round with a knife, you receive 7 points of piercing damage, and she's kind of aimed kind of for your calf kind of zone. As she sort of spins around to stand up and face you.
Okay.
That's all she can do because she can't now disengage. She's just sort of like just
Very
facing you.
clever. Very clever. Hi. Nice to see you. Your back is now to the empty space.
Yep.
Yeah. Well done,
I'm
idiot.
not witty enough to have a response, so they are not witty enough, I'm afraid.
Well done, idiot.
Cool. Because it's actually Quizz and Mercy's turn now.
Take it away, Mercy. Unless you prefer I go first. I don't mind.
It's all right, because all I'm going to do is punch her in the face, try to shove her off the roof.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay. Roll to hit.
Knee jab.
But as I'm doing so, that is going to use the Shadow Blade.
Oh, my
Are you stabbing her in the face with a shadow blade?
No, because it's not a complete Shadow Blade.
Okay.
It's a shadow blade.
Remember what we've said. This is incomplete at this point. It's basically just the shadows are sort of. Also, technically, it's not piercing damage either. It's cold.
Oh.
So
Yeah, so basically you're punching her and it's an extra punchy and a bit cold.
yes, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
try and hit her.
So, like, slapping him with an ice cube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadow. Oh my god, yes, Paul. It's a shadow knuckle duster.
Shadow knuckle duster.
It's a shadow knuckle duster. Yeah.
Cold
that
doubler.
is- Oh crap! I can't read this. I can't do maths either. 19
Uh-oh.
to hit.
Can.
19 will hit her. Yep.
That's why I play D&D.
Yeah. God, my maths.
The maths.
Honestly, my maths has gone downhill since I stopped working. So that's a very
Since I
poor.
started playing.
That's no. That's 5. That's 5 points of cold damage to the face.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm just gonna see.
Ace caves in.
Damn! That hurt her. Yep, yeah, it did. You know what? I'm going to put it, if it's okay with you, I'm going to put it to the chat. Would someone like to roll me a d20 that I can put next to her deck, that I can put with her decks and see if she manages to not fall off?
How does chat do such a thing?
If they do exclamation point roll and then 20. Aflaf's in there. Aflaf's done it. Aflaf rolled a 17. Okay, so Aflaf got this lady a dirty 20. So
Laugh's
she
dangerous.
takes a smack in the face and she's... Why is it cold? Why have I got brain freeze?
I don't know, but here, have a foot as well. Bonus action, another one with the foot. Because
Go on then.
you bitch.
Ice foot powered?
That is an 18 to hit.
That still hits, yeah.
Okay.
Glacial foot! Yeah!
Place your foot. It's
Is
not
Mercy
great.
Mr. Freeze?
I'm not rolling very well for the damage. That's only a 6
Cool it.
in the guts.
Okay.
Cool
Would
off.
someone else like to
Yeah.
get me
I
an
still see
attention
you.
if this girl goes off the building? Has Mercy just done a "This is Sparta" moment and just
Hey.
Please, because that'd just be funny.
snowstones rolled an 11? Okay. Yeah, no.
Allow me to break the ice.
Just every line.
So, yeah, Mercy, you have just "This is Sparta" this person as they have gone backwards off the building, which we've established is 50 feet. So I need some more d6s available to me. Bear with me a moment. I'm only rolling it for funsies because I already know, like...
Are you all
I've got-
bards? No, we are not all bards.
Unfortunately,
Oops,
I am the only
all
one.
bards.
Oops, all
Okay.
bards.
Oh,
I wish
If
I
you
had.
like,
Barbarian.
no.
Halabard.
Thank you, Sir Dark Ride _TV. Very, very kind of you to follow. Welcome to Homebrew Havoc on the Ampersand D20 channel. It's a pleasure to have
Tales
you
of
here.
Tordronnen
I hope you're having a
Payne.
wonderful day and enjoying the session thus far.
Yeah,
I
we've
can't
got
do maths.
who can in this economy.
Okay.
You can count in this economy.
Would you believe?
God,
Would you believe
I'm counting.
that does not kill her?
Yay!
Not sending me to the cooler.
As she falls, and Rhogar, this person just lands, boom, in front of you.
Oh,
Shit.
hi again. Did you see any cool birds while you were up there? Or are we past that now?
Just kind of peer over. I just peer over the edge and just like,
Yeah, this was it.
Oh, you okay down
This
there?
was the one, yeah.
Oh, she slipped. She slipped and fell. Apparently,
Oh,
got absolutely no balance whatsoever.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, absolutely. Fuck you, bitch. Step me in the
Very
fucking
clumsy.
leg. Step me in the leg, you get a punch in the fucking nose. Didn't even pull out the rapier.
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 The rapier.
Yeah.
Bird watching
Oh,
always
I
reminds me of
have
The
not.
Simpsons, where he goes, "My God, a pigeon! That's the last one on my list." Why is that the last bird on his list? Genius writing.
The last one on it.
But yeah, no,
Fantastic.
Rhogar, she just sort of, you know that moment when in Avengers where Loki's just been smashed around and he just sort of goes, she just does that at you.
I'm gonna take that as a no then. Okay.
Yep. So, Quizz, does that make it your turn, dear?
I believe it does. This person
go
in
on then.
front, this person in
I
front of
don't
me,
know.
are they still, for lack of a better term,
So there is no one now
living?
in front of you. There's no one in front of you now. They ran away. They are hiding across the alleyway. What you have now before you is Fallon, with a dead person behind him, a person who's fallen off the barrels in front of him, and an unconscious, smelly person.
Okay, unconscious smelly person. Person who's fallen off the barrels is not the unconscious smelly person.
No, they are.
This
they
is
are
a separate
bleeding
person who is
from the axe. But
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, there's like somebody. Oh, there's like. Yeah.
something on
I
somebody's. It's
I
very.
might do something pretty wild.
Just
Yeah,
a wild and crazy
actually,
guy.
maybe not actually. Do you know what? I'm having fun just
Oh.
stabbing stuff. So
I'm having a go.
Open stabbing things.
Just
Can
having
I-
a part of something, mate.
this person that's by Rhogar, there.
Yep.
I'm going to go up behind them and do the same thing again, but this time through the back of their shoulder blade. So non-lethal,
Ooh.
yet painful.
Hey?
I just want you to consider that because you're wishing to be non-lethal.
Okay, in that case then, can I...
About the end of the.
Well,
sword.
I've got the cane /
Yeah,
sheath.
you could just.
So
you could-
can I bonk them on the head with my sheath?
That might be a safer choice. Still roll at me because if you roll high enough, then
So who are you?
How-
who are you?
How would you like me
hitting?
to roll that? With the thing or as an improvised weapon?
Is it this one you're going for? The lady on the floor?
He's going for the one that's frustratingly hard to see.
Oh, this one here.
Chap here.
This one
Oh,
here.
by
I see.
Fallon.
Gotcha.
I'll wiggle him about upwards. There you go. There.
Move
This
over
one
there,
here.
like
I'll put him closer to Quizz so you can actually see him. There.
Would you allow me to roll, seeing as it's basically the exact same shape as the rapier and it's on his person? Would you allow me
Roll
to
it.
use
Roll
rapier?
it to hit as with the rapier because you're not doing the stabby bit, but you're still
That's
using
great.
the same.
That's 11 to hit.
Stevingtons.
I mean, given that the guy is nearly unconscious, I'm on the wrong person. Do you know what? That actually just about misses.
Oh, fiddle-dee-dee,
Sorry.
fiddle-dee-dee.
You did it, and you sort of landed just next to his head, and you sort of went.
Oh well, that's not good.
Would you get advantage because he's prone?
Yes.
You know what,
Is he ain't
Shiv?
going
Sometimes you're a gem. Oh, never mind. I take it back. That's a 7. It's your fault.
Oh.
Yeah, you just sort of hit the other side, and he's like. Just barely avoiding.
Slowly rolling one way or the other.
You're just climbing up badly with his little roly-polies.
I told you I was rusty with stage combat. I'm gonna do a bonus action, which is gonna be healing word, and I'm gonna heal at my raging friend Fallon.
I thought you were about to heal the guy on the floor then, like that's weird and cruel, but okay.
That is 4 healies to our sparkly friend.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
End of. I have bardic inspiration. It's too late now, Paul. The time has passed.
Just gonna say you're a very polite raging barbarian, Fallon. Very, very
What?
polite.
Just wait until I fail one of these charisma throws, then you see what happens.
Right, we are back round now.
I know what
Rhogar and
happens.
Fallon.
I'm going to let Rhogar go first because I feel there's some information to be had here. Rhogar, over to you. Go.
Yeah, Rhogar is not too worried about the woman in front of him because she looks like she is fucked. So that's fine. He's just gonna turn to the woman who tried to run off, and he's just gonna say like, what was going on? What just happened? Why were they attacking you?
I was just taking a shortcut and they jumped out.
Sorry, say that again.
You're taking a
I was
shit
just
and
taking
what?
a shortcut and they just jumped out at me.
So you were
cutting through an alleyway, you filthy man.
You were
You're shitting behind the biffers.
right. So you were just walking through here, not doing anything, and they came out and started attacking you.
Yeah.
Do you know who this is? Points to the woman on the floor.
I've no idea.
Can you show? Has she got like sleeves?
So she's got kind of sort of 3/4 length sort of sleeves on this. She's got a bit of a shawl going around her shoulders, like a bit of a cowl neck. It's quite pretty.
Do you have any tattoos on your arms?
No, what does that have to do with anything?
What has any of this got to do with anything? I'm just asking a question.
She just terrifiedly pulls. Oh, sorry, love. Just pulls her sleeves up like, and it's just bare arms. Yeah.
All right. No. Okay. Cool. No worries. No worries.
You can use your action to do an insight check if you should wish to.
Yes, I will, because I don't want to let her go and hit someone else because I'm not convinced about this one. Not convinced. But where am I? Insight.
I'm loving it.
Insight's not great, but I've got some inspiration, so that was terrible. I'm gonna roll again because I've got a D20 inspiration, so I'm
You
gonna roll
got
again.
inspiration and
Lovely.
re-rolls out your ass. Did you
Yeah.
seem to have a constant supply? It's the opposite.
Not that
for
that
me.
made any fucking difference. So I rolled an 8 to begin with, and I've just rolled a 5, so that's an 8. That's an 8.
So yeah, no, there's no tattoos on her. She's clearly just terrified. So scared.
Yeah, he's okay. He's still gonna keep hold of. He's not like gripping her. He's just like got his,
Please let go.
Give me 5. We'll see. Let's just wait for this to calm down. I just have some questions. That's all, because
Got a plan. Got a plan.
we'll figure. You know, it's all good.
The
No worries.
bottom
We're not
lip
gonna hurt
is
you.
just the bottom lip quivered.
Okay. It's all right. I'm not gonna hurt you. Oh no, I've already used my action, haven't I? To do that insight check.
I'm afraid.
That's fine. To be fair, that's not. Oh, it's an action anyway. That's not a bonus action. Okay, that'll. Yeah, that's it. He's just gonna have asked her, but he's not. He hasn't let go of her yet, despite her being all sad and stuff. I guess he's just gonna like, yeah.
Okay. Also, Omnilord. Those are some great, like, polite barbarian moments there. I'm just love it, love it, love it. Fallon,
Darkly
would you make me
poetic.
a charisma saving throw, please?
Sure thing.
He politely says.
That's a 9.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right.
Cool.
You do have this little moment where you think, I could just hit anyone. Wait, why would I do that? It crosses your mind, just briefly, a thought that's almost like it's not yours. Anyway,
Head slightly starts twitching.
I just clunked my neck really hard. Ow.
Why would you do
Broken
this?
neck.
Do not do this. Not recommended.
I'm going to stand in front of this guy. Is he still standing? Is he just like cowering in the corner? What's he doing?
He's standing, but he's definitely holding the the crates either side to actually be upright.
Okay. So I'm just going to look at him and go like, who do you work for?
What? I don't.
You're lying. Who do you work for?
I don't.
I'm just gonna my hand. I might this big hand just starts going towards his face, like to grab him by the chin and just be like, one more time. Who do you work for?
Shekler!
I'm gonna call that out to the rest of the party. And just hold his face and be like, good boy.
Do we recognise the name Shekler?
Would everyone like to make me a history check and see if you remember the name?
Yes,
Shekler?
please. Yes, please.
History.
Natural 20, 22.
I don't know why I'm bothering
Well,
because it's a
11.
dirty 20.
Quizz has written a play about them.
I got a 13.
Shiv, what was yours? I love. I didn't catch.
I rolled an 11.
Alrighty, so Rhogar and Shiv, you can't quite place it. You've heard it, but you're just not sure. Weirdly, Quizz, you completely recognise who that is. You don't know how this information has come into your head, but you recognise that as the name of the guy who runs the Grey Sails. Mercy, you too, straight off, you recognise that name.
Just sat up on the roof. I'm sat on the roof with my kicking my legs over the edge, just watching from above now, and I'm just like, oh, fuck my life, really?
I'll give a knowing look up to Mercy and just a little nod.
Well, that's not surprising. This is contested territory.
Okay. Fallon, what are you going to do? Actually, you don't recognise the name, so...
No. But I've called it out to everybody. I assume that's my action, and that I'm just basically just looming over him, intimidating styly.
Enjoying a nice loom.
Yeah, just like...
Just looming.
Pleasant loom.
Yeah, just a pleasant loom.
A is dead. B is really unconscious. C is pooping his pants in front of Fallon, and honestly is choosing to do nothing with his turn except be there because he can't get away because you're literally there with a hand on his face.
I still have hold of his lower jaw and just going, good boy. For telling me who he worked for.
Wow. Okay. That one is writhing on the floor and doing nothing. Excellent. Rhogar, you're holding this lady's wrist still.
Yeah.
Chinese burn.
Would chat like to roll me a d20?
If it's
I'm quite enjoying
it.
chat rolling me d20s. It's quite nice. Exclamation point roll and then 20.
Here we go. Eldritch Blast. Right.
Half left got it. It's a 5. Good. She is not very strong, so yeah, it's a 5 for her to try and wriggle out of your grasp.
Grasp.
Graspy,
would you do me a strength check perhaps just to see if you can actually get out of your grasping claws?
Strength.
If you crit, you break her arm, surely.
That's a dirty
So
20.
Oh,
Yeah, no. She sort of it's not a whole 20. It's not, if it was a natural 20, I'd have been like, mate. No, dirty 20, she wriggles, and you just sort of... It takes you a minute to realise she's even wriggling.
oh.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm not trying to hurt you, darling. I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want to ask some questions because above table, I am fucking sus. I am so suspicious of this
Yeah,
woman.
but Rhogar isn't.
Well, he is because he's got
Because he is me.
I
don't
mean,
know.
this is to be fair, this is shifty territory, so if anything like a double cross or jump in
I-
good, but you know,
You
In a way,
can't
we're all
bloody
Rhogar.
trust
You know?
anybody in this day and age. You really cannot.
Alrighty.
no.
In this economy,
cannot.
There. You
In
there,
this
person
economy?
on the floor.
this economy,
You're going to
trust.
stand up.
Give me just 1 second, guys, because my dog literally ran in here like two minutes ago carrying a pair of stolen socks, and now she's disappeared again. So I'm
Socks
I'm
in
so-
this
I'm a bit
economy?
That is
sus.
suspicious.
Yes, it
In
is.
this economy,
Socks?
Okay. So, Rhogar, the person in front of you on the floor, sort of pulls himself out on the barrel. Up to their feet. And they
The
sort of
woman,
look
the
at-
woman from the roof.
The woman from the roof,
Yeah.
surprisingly able to move after that fall, looks around her. Oh man, you're going to get in trouble with this one, girl. She attempts to run past you, Rhogar. She hasn't got a lot of movement because she has to use half of it to stand up. She's going to get.
body check.
Are you going to do anything about that?
Yes, I'm going to use my free hand to try and grab her as well.
Awesome.
If
Please roll me for that.
what was that? What did I roll
Oh.
last time? I can't remember.
Dexterity. My brains are not in my head.
Dexterity.
Oh.
Come on.
Straight up
Oh.
grabbing it right now. Grab.
Rhogar is
Shit.
octopus.
That's a 5.
Oh, have you got nothing
That
else
is
you can
not
use?
enough.
I've
I'm
got to do
afraid.
6, but I mean, the most that's going to add on to that is an 11, and I don't think that's going to be enough.
That is
Damn it.
not enough, I'm afraid. And she sort of, I say, hang on. I'm just going to measure things because she got up. Yeah, she can only get to about here anyway because she's had to use half a movement to just get off the floor. But she sort of barges past you and the girl as she sort of runs.
Shit.
My brain is closing because I'm trying to remember if she technically could still use a dash action because she didn't disengage, so she hasn't dashed anywhere. She just got off the floor. Would someone who's better at remembering rules than me help me out?
What did she do? Did she
It
disengage?
depends. If she hasn't
No,
disengaged,
She didn't disengage.
then she
Right.
can dash. If
Bonus action
if-
dash if possible.
if she's a
That's what
rogue, she
someone
could
can do.
technically
She's a
double
rogue.
dash.
Yeah, she's a
She
rogue,
can
so
technically double dash.
Right.
Or she doesn't, because that would make our lives easier.
So
That
yeah,
is
she
true.
runs away down the street.
Fuck.
Oh, not the street.
Oh, that's very annoying. Why do I keep... I feel like I'm just rolling like shit as Rhogar recently. It's not the vibe. Not the
Alrighty,
vibe.
so this brings us on to Quizz and Mercy, who are then the end of the round. At the end of this round, we're going to take a break because this has taken a tad bit longer than I expected it to, but that's okay.
That's all right.
So Quizz, Mercy, it is your turn.
Would you like
How
to go
far
first?
away is she? Sorry, how far away is the woman now?
That's fine. Actually, yeah, that she's as far as the bottom of the
30
paper.
foot.
She hasn't got further than that.
She hasn't got further than that.
Nope.
Okay. Let me
Stop
just see.
her.
I'm just going to check something because I don't recall if I've actually got it in my inventory or not. I do, actually. I do. I have my short bow.
Ah, a gun!
Because I wasn't sure if I had it in my inventory or not. Because I knew I had one. I knew I had proficiency, and I originally had one, but I couldn't remember if I'd taken it out. But no, I still have it. So
Time to
out comes
chill.
I am going for a strategic placement to stop her from running. I don't want to try and kill her. I'm not aiming for the meat.
To be fair,
Not
she
aiming
is
for the
kind of
mass.
limpy running as it is because she's been pushed off a building.
You
Yeah,
like
so
back of the knee or something, are you?
I'm going to give her an arrow to the back of the knee. Yes.
Arrow to the foot.
Arrow to the
My
knee.
sprinting career is over. I
Yep.
could have been somebody.
Oh dear. Right. Well, let's see if we can hit her first because I don't know. In fact, no. I'm going to use the pink one again because I use pink dragon dice this time. Don't even like pink. Why have I got pink dice? I don't know.
Hey, if it does well.
That is a 19 to hit.
Can I borrow that dice?
That hits her, yes. Yeah, that will hit.
Okay.
What's a Shadorbo?
Shadorbo.
Sounds like an insult, you absolute Shadorbo.
Shadorbo. You fucking Shadorbo.
No, it's a real bow. It's a short bow. So that is 6 points of damage, just back of the knee. I just wanted to stop running.
If anyone wants to make an animal that's or a monster in D&D called the Shadorbo, then that would be most welcome.
Homebrew it. Someone out there homebrew it for us.
Hey, this is Homebrew Havoc. If you make the Shadorbo, it might appear in this campaign at some point.
We've spoken into existence before.
That's a simple spelling error. That's what can happen.
She has not died from that, thankfully. Just going to put that straight out there.
Shadorbo.
It did really hurt her, though. And yeah, no, she is upon the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, I think my father's techniques did pay off, actually.
Now the gun.
Adorable long boy!
Nat 10.
Long boy von Shootingtons. Excellent.
As I'm then going to. So that was my action. I'm going to use my bonus action to shadow step toward the closest. So there's a pile of crates, sort of just there-ish. I'm gonna look down.
Stacked up.
Shadow step, aim for that. Because of the cat's grace, I won't get fall damage from falling 20 feet.
Beautiful,
Nice.
yes, that's fine, because your 30 feet will take you, 30 feet down. And because they're stacked crates, you're not having to go the full 20 to get to the floor even. So.
Yep. So I will end up there, and then, so that was my bonus action, and then I will use my movement to start heading toward, to literally get right up, like up her ass, and just still got the short bow out at this point, and just like, maybe don't think about running anymore.
Okay.
I'm glad the pussy power came into good use.
The pussy power, yeah.
Wow. Well, Quizz, you've got an unconscious person, a near enough unconscious person, and Fallon is holding this guy's face.
I think Fallon's got this covered. So I'm going to scuttle back along the top of these crates and barrels. I will go alongside Rhogar and approach the lady. Yes, exactly like that.
Like a crab.
He's going to crab walk along the top for no reason, just random llama crab walk.
The guy's face is being held. His eyes just follow you as you crab walk. It's like,
Yep,
it's
it's all part of the performance.
So you say, "Hey, I'm a simple person." Someone says scuttle, I think of crabs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Everything's a stage. Off he goes.
If you had Scotland thought pigeon, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're going all the way to Rhogar, is that yes?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the person, the person Rhogar's
I have
holding on
moved
to.
you.
And they're still pretty scared at the moment, aren't they?
She's
And
still cowering with her arm being held
not very
by,
forthcoming. In which case,
Rhogar.
I'm going to just look into their eyes and just say, everything's fine. Did you fuck my no? Everything's fine. Everything's okay. You're safe, and you are so brave. And he's going to cast heroism on this this person.
What will that do for her?
That a willing creature I'll touch them, is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier, which I believe is +2. and that's it. So they
Feels a bit braver.
they're a bit braver. I'm hoping they'll be a bit more forthcoming with Rhogar, seeing as they're not trying to get away and not cowering in fear anymore. It's all a theory, but we shall see. And bonus action, more crab, and that's it.
Okay, cool.
Crab
Excellent.
away, crab
On
away.
that crabbage, we are going to take a short break, everybody.
Crabbage patch.
Like Crabbage Patch Llama. We're going to take a short break and we will return at 20 past of the hour. Everybody, we'll be back soon. Hydrate, all that
Pee-pee
stuff.
time.
Be healthy. Everybody, hello. We have come back to the stream.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's the theme tune
Yeah.
for this
Doing the
campaign.
robot again, you know.
I always do the robot when I'm nervous, and I get nervous randomly, okay? The nerves happen. And I become an awkward...
Why is Jet
Oh.
coming out now?
Shut up, okay?
Get up, no.
Jet is a delight, but Jet is one of my favourite characters, so be quiet.
Jet and Jeff got on like a house on fire.
Neither of them pronounce each other's names, so it's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have returned. Our players are, I say, mid-combat. They are mid-unconsciousficationing. Yeah. Most people they are dealing with are incapacitated in some form, and one of them may have defecated themselves in the process.
Success.
Nonetheless.
Quiz? What?
What have you food?
At what point did I go, I'm going to cast this spell? Also, I shit myself.
Shit myself.
Go back and check the tapes.
Anyway, we are starting at the top of the round where we have Rhogar and Fallon. I just smushed them all together in my head. Rhogar and Fallon.
Logan. Oh dear. Just roll on.
I'm so bad at talking.
Could be. Roll on.
Roll on.
I'll let
Rhogar
Rhogar
and
go first.
Fallon. It is your turn.
Rhogar, over to you. I choose you, Rhogar.
Well, it's Rhogar first, technically, anyway, so.
Yeah, there isn't really a massive amount for me to do because I'm just trying to. Is she hurt? Does she look like she's been hurt at all?
No.
Okay.
Does she look braver and more assured of herself?
She does look like she's got the lips less of a wobble. She looks like she's got her nerve back a little bit.
Good. Good. My powers.
Wow.
They might help.
There isn't really anything Rhogar can do because he can't attack anybody because he's got this like.
We could let go of her.
Holding on to but I'm worried she's gonna run away. I know she's braver, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Sorry, I'm.
It's okay.
When all else fails, shit yourself.
Deploy.
There we are. I believe someone was in chat who was looking to learn about D&D. So
I don't know that this is the place to do it, my guy.
lesson 1: when in doubt, shit yourself.
I'm trying to think
Shit
of
it
how
out.
what I can do to help to end the combat so we can have this conversation. My only thought is I've got a dagger, so I'm thinking about with my free hand just lobbing the dagger at the guy who's not unconscious and hoping that I can I'll throw it so the end bit hits him and it can knock him out. But
Knock him out. All right.
yeah, but
You can do. I mean,
Pretty
like,
badass.
he's not currently going to fight back.
yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna ready an action. If one of these two guys looks like they're about to kick off, then I'm gonna throw
If in
it.
doubt, ready in action is absolutely
Yeah, I'm
a
gonna
good
ready action
shout.
because there is literally nothing that I can do right now that I can think of that's actually going to benefit anybody in any way, shape, or form. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get the dagger out with my free hand and have it ready.
The girl actually begins to cry loudly because she thinks you've got the knife out now.
This isn't for you, love. Don't worry.
This is not my stabbing
Just
knife.
in case one of these two. It's just in case one of these two pricks here decides to try and come at you
I'm not
again.
really crying, buddy. It's okay. He's just proper looked up at me like, I'm not actually crying, buddy. It's not for you. It's okay.
Aww.
Okay, so Rhogar, you've prepared your action. You're ready. You're waiting. You're not letting go of the last just in case. Fallon, make me a charisma saving throw,
Yes.
please.
Sure. That's a 6.
Oh, fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-dum.
Okay, due to your failed save, you're going to just... I'm going to DM you. What this means for you? Okay.
Sure.
We have. Oh, it's Paul. Paul's being generous.
I will feed the
Yeah.
dogs in a moment. Let me just send this message.
I was like, eh?
Ooh.
Ampersand has gifted me something. What?
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 Misspelt, but we know what I mean. Okay. I'm going to quickly feed the hounds. Because there is subs. And subs mean sweets for hounds. And all the dogs now
So-
know what the sound is. What is it, Gubbies?
So, okay, per your message then, I assume I shall roll away.
Do please do.
That's going to be a 10.
Doesn't. Oh, they are very much held captive by you. No, that's the wrong person. Click the right person. No, that does not hit. Look at them.
So I imagine as I've got him and he's just like struggling against me, and I'm just like, "Ah,
Yeah.
fucking brr." Right, cool.
Okay. Would you like to just describe what happens there, Fallon?
Well, as I'm thinking, I'll probably knock this guy out. There's like a weird flash in my vision, and as I kind of come round, he's like struggling to get out of my grip. Even though I've got him quite tightly, he's not going anywhere, but it stops me from doing anything that I tried
That
to
you
do.
might have otherwise done. Okay.
Yes.
Please continue with your turn, sir.
Well, that was my action. So, bonus action. No, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to try and maintain the grapple on him. The grappler.
Okay. The grappole. Excellent. That's fine. That one's dead. That one's unconscious forever.
Is D like bleeding out? Is he kind of like death saves now or what?
D, I'm gonna roll for him when I get there, and yeah, he's dying.
Ah.
He's going to be dying
Oh,
soon.
okay. Fair
also
enough.
known as if he fails what I'm rolling now, he's gonna die. I'm just checking if the other guy is still unconscious, and you know what? He is. He is.
Oh, wow, he's
Your
snoozing.
chap, is he gonna try? So the chap whose face you're holding is going to try. Wait, you've been
Thank you,
given
Athla.
Chatspiration Shiv by the lovely.
Thanks, Athla.
Right, some mysterious stranger has left Fallon a barrel full of ale in a bar whilst being entertained by the fighting. So yeah, you gained.
That is inspiring.
That is
Goodness.
very much inspiring. Must be tenant soup.
Would you just roll me a strength check, Fallon?
In special brew.
Special brew. It's like tar.
Oh god.
Just a strength check or strength save?
Strength check, please.
Ooh, that's a 17.
Yeah, no, the guy sort of he gets his fingers under your hand and tries to pull them away. It does not happen.
No.
Flimsy
Go with the
fingers.
angels. Shh, go with the angels.
So dark.
No, I'm just holding on to him. Just basically making sure he's not going to get away while this is all kind of... We've stopped people. I'm just like, you ain't getting away from shit, mate.
Behind you, you just hear a little as the other chap dies.
Oh,
Expires.
he took
The
your
one that-
advice.
It's the
Paul
one...
says, "Did
no,
you
he did
orgasm?"
not fall. It's the one that Quizz stabbed earlier and bled profusely and has now died.
Wait, whoa. Has Quizz just...
Done a murder.
He's committed a murder.
But
He's
it was
done a
non...
murder.
But he did it specifically to be non-lethal.
Wait, wasn't
Yes,
that the guy
but you
I threw an axe at as well?
The guy you threw an axe at is the guy that you've got whose face you're holding.
Wait, what I want to establish here before we go any further is Quizz solely responsible for this person's demise?
That and the fact that they were bleeding out very heavily for a long time, yeah.
Oh, you stabbed him in the shoulder, of course you did, yeah.
Yeah, because basically you stabbed enough that you took him almost to death, and then he has been.
Okay, right. He will need to
Stabbed
process
to
this
death.
afterwards.
Only once he realizes. At the moment, it just looks like he's passed out. If it helps, just in a bit of a puddle of red.
Oh,
But you're looking at the young lady, so it's fine.
yes. He hasn't seen this happen, and he may not. He may pretend that it didn't for his own sanity.
That's fair. Rhogar, would you make me a strength check to keep a hold of this young lady, please?
Yes.
She's no longer trying to outstrong you. She's trying to be wiggly as fuck.
I hate all of my dice. They all are broken, and I want them gone out of my fucking life.
Who's our dice sponsor again?
That was in that one, so that's
yeah,
a 5. That's a 5 overall. So
I think we should consider some Dice Witch UK dice for you. Some fresh dice might be a good shout. Because
They never
I
roll
have been
bad.
rolling all of my Dice Switch dice.
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say they always roll well. It's in the
should do that bit
contract.
again.
None of my dice are rolling well. Not even my special metal Rhogar dice are rolling well. I'm just having a very bad time with my dice. So yes, she gets away because I got a 5.
She manages to pull her hand out of your grasp, finally, and she makes her run away.
Fuck's sake. Okay.
Ripper.
Quizz, you have the opportunity to do something about it because she's used
Stab her, Quizz.
action
That's
to
what you're
get
good
out
at.
of the grab.
Sorry, pretend to stab.
I don't know whether this will be allowed. Now, I could reach out and grab her, or just for the theatrics of it, would I be able to, as a reaction, do pyrotechnics and have some fireworks pop off in front of her to stop her in her tracks, just to be cool?
Oh. What is that normally?
It's normally a spell of the second level variety. But if not, that's fine. I can just grab him. I just thought it'd be cool.
If it doesn't say it can be used as a reaction, I'm not convinced you could convince me to let you use a second level spell.
Yeah, understandable. I was just doing it for coolness. It's all good. I would like to just reach out and try and grab this person before they go. No, please, it's not safe.
I'll tell you what, if she has no information to give us, I'm going to be furious because I have wasted my time.
Would you roll a dexterity, please?
Yes. Yes, I will. As soon as I load up my character sheet again, which is because this piece of software that I will not name has crashed. So do bear with me. I'm just doing it now.
I'm sure it's just trying to go above and beyond.
Yes. It actually has. It's a dirty 20.
Did it beyond?
Damn!
You really want this person to go, but we're not letting you.
Quiz.
Well,
the more she's trying to escape, the more I'm suspicious. So I feel better about my decisions.
She rolled an 18.
Wow,
And
that's
her
less than 20. Now my maths isn't great.
modifier is a +1. So
+1, 19.
yes, you successfully re-grab her.
Yeah, go on.
Please, it's not safe out there. You must.
Just let me go.
No. If you run off, you may get caught again. We're here to protect you. And please, you. And this is going to be. Is it my turn? No. It is my turn, is it?
No, but you can talk. It's fine. Talking is free to do.
If it's allowed, I would like to just ask, why have they targeted you? Why you?
I don't know. And she just sort of looks down, and this is the moment you realise she's actually a satyr. She's got the tiniest, stinky little horns going on, and she's actually got little pink legs. That picture is not accurate, by the way. It's not one of mine.
See, I have hooves as well. You see, we are one and the same. Please, you can trust us. Do not run away. We are here to protect
It's
you.
okay. I too have hooves.
Yes, hoof bonding.
Hoof Bros.
Rose. She does not look
Is
happy.
this not a thing?
Look, we're the same, you and I.
Yes. I have hoof, you have hoof. Come on. And that's all I'll say at this point. I need to be trust. There needs to be hoof trust.
I will establish trust through hoof-based relations. That came out weirder than I expected. Never mind. Moving on.
There's a lot of hoof chat going on.
She's trying to hoof it, okay?
Hey,
Nice.
hey-oh!
Okay. Mercy, the lady in front of you is going to try and stand up.
Kill her.
Kill them.
Kill them. Ultimate power.
She does very badly at it. Excellent.
Palpatine's her to death.
Are you physically stopping her, or is it just that she's injured?
Just injured. I have warned her, don't get up.
She
Just
sort of-
fucking stay down. But
She bum shuffles a bit. Like, you don't understand! It's just a job!
oh no, I do understand. It's just a job. But what sort of job?
She just sort of looks at you and just, fine, I give up. So she is no longer going to fight you.
Very good. Good idea.
It is actually Quizz and Mercy's go. Depending on the outcome, you might actually be able to leave combat.
Woo!
I feel like I've held you in here too long as it is.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm just. Is she still on? She's on her bum, is she?
Yeah, she's sort of flipped onto her bum and she's sort of shuffled back, but she's very much leg injured.
So I am going to sort of just. I've got the short bow out, but I'm going to just stand in front of her, and I'm just going to allow the shadows to sort of move and entwine sort of around my fingers, like I've been sort of practicing doing sort of on the quiet. I've got my back to everyone, so only she can see this. And I'm just sort of letting them sort of shift and move. And I was going to say, tell me what the job was, and you get to butt slide away.
We was just gonna grab whoever intervened. That's all.
Grab whoever intervened.
Yeah, like, you know, it's a common trick. You know, you help
For
from
what?
an alley, and someone comes in, and you grab them. That's what
You
do.
grab them for what? Do you steal their purse, or do you put them on a ship bound for slavery?
What? We just mug a few people.
Are you sure that's all you're up to?
Would you like to insight check her?
I would like to. Well, that's a 19 on the dice. My insight's +2, so that's 21.
She didn't react. Like, her reaction to you mentioning putting people on ships is genuinely confused. Her just rob people, you're less convinced by.
Are you definitely sure that's all you do? Just rob them.
Yeah, we were just gonna take your stuff.
See, I believe that the idea of putting people on ships is foreign to you, but I don't think that you just rob them. What do you know about the people with the jellyfish tattoos?
What? I mean, I don't have one.
Well, I don't care. I didn't ask if you had one. I said, what do you know?
They're around sometimes. It's just like they turn up round. They turn up sometimes, but like they're just little. They're just shit.
Honey,
Oh,
the jellyfish tattoos are people smugglers. You think I believe you when you say they're just little?
What? No, they don't. Shaq wouldn't let them do that. Not under ours. What?
Are you sure? Are you
I'm
100% truly, absolutely sure?
going to hold that question there, and we're going to come back to her answer. Because time. Quiz, it is definitely your go.
Righto, I would like to check to see if this person has stolen the shit-covered document.
How would you like to check that?
Well, first of all, I will ask them if they've... Have you taken anything from me?
What? No.
Are you sure? Can I roll insight into this?
You can roll an insight into this.
How believable are you?
Nice.
Yes. It is a 5. I would like to... Have I got proper inspiration?
So-
Is that...
You can, but you do not believe what she's just said to you.
Oh,
You had that hint of no. She might have rolled a 3 and have nothing to add to her charisma.
hand it over. You did well, but hand it over. At once.
I don't have it.
What have you taken? Tell me.
She produces the tube that she'd got.
My tube!
Up the back of her shoulder.
I fucking
Who's gonna go now?
vindication!
That's all I've got.
You nearly got away with it as well, but
Oh my.
nobody steals from exquisite Daenorius. Cordington smiles. Nobody takes my ass tube.
Yeah, you're a fucking. Oh.
No, Jackson, it's okay. I'm just dying. It's fine.
I fucking knew it. You're a fucking liar.
Rhogar,
Ah,
arrest this person.
I
you're
thought I was going to
under
be stronger
arrest.
then.
Citizens
Citizens
arrest.
arrest. Look at this headlock here.
I
You know what you do well.
are.
Okay.
You know
So, Quiz,
what you do.
Yeah. And technically, after Quiz go, it is technically back to the Rhogar. So, Rhogar, I'm guessing you're just going to restrain her again.
Oh, fucking yeah. Grapple. Pull.
Woof.
I'm fucking grappling.
Wait for it.
Grappling
Natural
gun.
5.
Right. Target must succeed on a strength or dex. It chooses which. DC is that plus that plus that. Okay. It's got to roll a dex. It says it on Beyond.
Yes.
She-
This person. She's got a 15 because she's using her dex because she's got no strength.
Oh, that is frustrating because the DC is 14.
She evades that.
You're a slippery customer, aren't you, darling? I mean, there's not much else I can do, really. My
Crikey.
bonus actions are all very, it's all very, smites and like
Smite and
enhancing
harm and
weapons and whatnot. So there's not a lot of stuff I can really do for bonus action, and I'm not going to hit her because I can't because I've just used my action. So
Cool.
yeah, there's not much I can do unless I cast Compelled Duel on her, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, that's it. That's all that Rhogar can do, really.
Fallon, it is your turn. The guy in front of you is genuinely just gibbering. You've got the information out of
What?
him. He's just
What do I do with you?
He's there with his hands just. I'll just go. I'll just go. It's fine. I won't say nothing. I'll just go.
No. You've seen my face. It's too late for that now.
No, I haven't.
What's tiger
He's like,
paint?
no, I havenent. I've got no idea. No.
It's all cracked tiger paint now. Just really shit job. Like, well,
Just like sweat drips coming down. So
Yeah.
it's all like the.
just like white beads
Smudging.
of sweat where the paint's run.
Like, no,
Looking
I
quite
haven't.
sort of
You've
like-
got this paint stuff on your face. I've got no idea who you are. And he's closed his eyes because he's like, no.
Well, since I've got him by the face, I'm going to hit him with a shocking grasp.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
bloody hell!
Boom.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
4 points of lightning damage. Bazoom.
Cool. He
Shocker.
goes limp.
Please tell me you actually said bazoom in character.
I did. I went
Nice.
bazoom. That's is he unconscious or is he dead?
I mean, when it's your enemies, they're not supposed to do that, but he's definitely not alive.
Cool.
There's another word for that.
Yeah.
That's cool. So the last words you heard was bazoom.
Zumba.
That's how I want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one bites the dust.
Quiz.
Starts coming out doing
You're
like
holding the
out the alleyway. The paso doble.
Absolutely. wrong.
Is that what you're doing? You're like as your last bit of your turn is just
Yeah.
shuffling backwards.
Basically, I'm just like doing like the El Matador as I come out the alleyway, successfully marking another notch on the death tally for Fallon.
Wow.
And he's not raging anymore because I until that point I hadn't hit anybody, so that was a non-rage kill.
Nice.
Yeah.
What am I saying nice for?
That was a
Murder.
calm kill.
That was a
It was
calm
chill kill.
kill.
It's
Yeah.
a chill
That
kill.
was what I like to call a delicate one.
Nice. Nice.
Yep. You've exited the alley. You are level but backwards facing with Quiz and that lot. Quiz, you're holding the young lady still, yes?
Did someone tell you to pay? Did someone tell you to steal this?
Roll me a strength to hold on to her.
Oh, I'm not the strongest llama in the world.
You got this, buddy.
Well, let's see if that is the case.
Come on.
Here we go. Brace yourselves. Here we go. That's a natural 20 with a -1 for 19.
Oh, go on.
She wriggles and she squiggles, and you just you've got this vice-like grip, and your arm just as she twizzles, you just sort of twist with her, and you just like this proper swooshy movement, and you just don't let go.
Whoa!
Yeah.
It's almost like
go
a dance. You sort of spin her underneath and just
Yeah,
there
like
you go.
Hoppa.
moment. Just yeah.
Answer my question.
So, given that you have got a vice-like grip upon this lady, I'm just considering whether I can let you guys free of this bloody order that you're in, because the other girl's given up.
Let's gang up on her. Let's do it.
The other girl's given up. Quiz, it's actually therefore your turn. So we'll take it as your turn because then
Yes,
we can get
please.
to the end.
I want to know.
I want to know if she really loves me.
Is this person involved with these people? Was this all a setup for them to get the thing, or was this something
You
else?
want to know if it? Okay, so ask the lady, and we'll see if she answers.
Was this? Are you all together? Was this one giant ruse?
Oh, that's.
Were you ever really in danger? Is my point.
No.
No, you weren't. You lied to us. You took us for fools.
You knew it!
You took us for fools.
Rogar's there just doing this dance there.
Vindication!
And tell, and do tell, what do the sales want with this?
I don't know. They
What
just
do you
said,
mean?
do I look like a high ranker? I don't know. I just do as
Hey.
I'm told.
Look, love, we don't judge people based on what they look like.
You're quite capable. You
As I stand there in my cracked tiger face paint.
Evidently. She does half look
No.
over and she's like,
Dun, 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 as I come out the
Very adamant.
adamant. Yeah. Prince Charming. Nothing to be scared of. Don't you ever.
I think everything to be scared of.
It's a fucking
Yeah, no, she
massacre
just-
down that alleyway.
she says, no, I'm just low rank. I don't know. We're just told.
Okay. Anyone else have anything to add here? I believe.
I was thinking about doing something really dark and being like, getting a box, putting the head in it and going, you can take this back. But I think that's too far. That's going,
No.
that's a step too far.
Rhogar, perhaps we could send them a message.
I'm not putting a head in the box. That was
No,
that was-
not something so graphic, of course. Mercy, what would you recommend?
Mercy's like
Mercy Boku.
is over with the other.
Mercy, what would you recommend?
I haven't heard this woman's
That's
reply
fine.
yet, so
It's fine. It's fine.
She stole the box.
Hmm.
My ass too.
I think they're working together. Her and the one you got. They think they're together working.
Yeah, already figured that. Already got it.
It's all a
It's,
ruse.
Yeah, I know.
Cahoots.
I know. Fucking hell. Listen. It would have been my go right after quiz.
It's your
Anyway.
go now. Yep, let's scooch around. And honestly, I'm gonna just take us out of turn order because you've got a grip on this girl. She's not going away. There's two dead, one unconscious with poo in his pants. And this woman's given up. So
Shame.
honestly,
The
Mercy,
shame.
continue your question.
Listen, sweetheart. I believe that you didn't know anything about the jellyfish people, so you know what, I'm going to let that slide. But you bullshitting about just picking a pocket, something more to it? Were you waiting for us specifically? Because if you were just going to jump some innocent passers-by that were there to help the young lady, why the fuck did you have a lookout? Why the fuck were you on the roof? I'm not stupid, okay? So, how about you open that mouth, spill the truth, and they might think about you letting you walk away with your other leg intact.
Oof.
We were told to expect someone who's got some shit for the jollies that we was meant to take. Okay.
Okay. You look a little low ranking, but I have to ask anyway. Any idea what they want it for?
We were just told to get it.
Hey, Mercy, remember we don't judge people based on appearances.
Just above the table, they did say the sales, didn't they?
Grey sales, yeah.
Yeah.
And the jollies are who we're bringing
House.
this into.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jolly men.
Listen. So, you don't know what it is you've been asked to take either, I'm guessing.
Just whatever package you had.
Okay. Tell you what. I'm going to be nice. I'm going to let you go. I'm not going to remove your other kneecap. Come anywhere near me or any of my party ever again, and I promise you, I have a friend who will take great pleasure in removing the marrow from your bones. Oh, yes. Now fuck off before I change my mind.
She sort of looks over your shoulder towards where her companion's being held by Quizz.
Oh no, only extends to you. She needs to cut a different deal. Fuck off now.
She's even low.
I don't give a shit. I'm dealing with you. You either fuck off now, or I take your kneecap.
Shuffle, 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 shuffle.
Buckety bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh shit, I just rolled Mr. Jackson.
Oop. You took Jackson's kneecap. Poor Jackson. Give him a squidgy. Poor Jackson.
Crunch.
Oh, crunchy. Well, he is the bony boy, so, you know. I'll just turn round. As I turn around, I'm sort of going to hide the shadows a little bit. Just like, walk back over to you guys. Like, what was it? What were you shouting about? What's going on? What?
This lady here.
You don't necessarily need owlbear now because.
Yes, producer man, you can take us
Producer
over.
man, we
please.
can have our normal screen back.
This lovely lady here stole a box.
Yes, it seems that they were asked to do so. They were told that there
Sales.
would be people coming past with a package and they would steal the package. How very, very naughty of you, miss. Very naughty. I let your friend go. I gave a little bit of leeway to your friend. Though she's not going anywhere fast, that leg is fucked. What are you going to do for us so that we can let you go? Because your friend just gave away everything, gave all the information. What are you going to tell us that is useful?
I don't know what I can tell you. We were just told to just get the thing. It was meant to be easy. It was just meant to be some kid.
Oh. You were going to jump. Okay. Slap in the face.
Oh!
Fucking touch.
Roll
You
for
were
another
going-
attack. You just hit her.
I'm bitch slapping her. You do no, you do not touch kids.
I didn't say that they were going to kill him. Just
No,
Yeah,
you
but they
don't
got them.
touch kids. You don't assault kids. You don't touch kids. You don't harm kids. You do not. Not kids. Not a group of 5 of these fuckers. You do not. Asshole. I don't know what my unarmed attack bonus is. It's a +3. I rolled an 11. It's a 14. But it's just a
Yeah,
bitch
I
slap
get it.
anyway.
Just your strength, isn't it?
I'm not aiming to do damage. It's just a warning strike. So it's
cool.
like
Okay. Yeah, that will hit her. You just clean across the face. Yep.
don't touch kids. You do not touch kids. Ed, leave the fucking kids alone, okay? Fuck me, what is wrong with you people? Fucking hell. Well, you tell me something then. Okay, your friend has not very much to say on this. You've seen some people with jellyfish tattoos like fucking around?
I mean, some of them turn up sometimes. They're not from here, though.
They're not part of your sales? They just sort of fuck around and
No.
fuck off?
Kinda, yeah. They just turn up from time to time.
They meet with anyone in particular?
I don't know. They have meetings at the Sirens Call, but like loads of people meet there.
Yeah, but not lots. There's not lots of people that are into people smuggling and slavery. So you know.
What?
Yeah. What? Yeah. What? Start asking questions, dozy bitch. Come on. Come on. Keep an eye out. Tell you what. We will let you go. A little slappy on the face for that whole thing about, it was only meant to be some kid. No. Doesn't matter if it's a kid or an adult. We will let you go. And you are going to open your eyes a little bit and keep an eye out. I don't really care if you come back with information or not, because we're going to find it anyway. But if you do find that you have something to say, something that you may have seen or that you may have heard, go to the Tobacco General Goods store and leave a little note.
Okay.
Okay, Squeaky. Bye-bye.
Sort of looks where her arm is still being held by Quizz.
Quizz, you can let her go.
Yes, boss. He's terrified of Mercy now.
She hasn't done anything. She's like...
She actually runs credit to where her friend is still bum shuffling away and actually does help her, and they just...
No, how cute. It was only meant to be a little boy. Fuck with fucking guys.
Are we badass?
Yeah, I think so.
I think we might be badass.
Mm.
Well. Oh my. He's not.
Should we head on over to the southern fisheries?
I believe. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yes, Fallon.
Points to the alleyway. What do we do with the bodies?
What do you mean bodies?
Just leave them there.
Well, take a peek.
Oh, one of them's not a body. One of them's still alive.
Oh,
He's faintly groaning, just yeah.
What
I'll be back in a minute.
do you mean?
Look, Dylan,
Much
just leave them. Just leave them there. This area is riddled with crime. Shit like this happens all the time.
It's not like
I
there's any
don't-
cameras.
I don't think
I
that's...
don't know what a
What's a
camera is.
camera?
Never heard
It's
of
a camera, precious.
What people you should know.
it. Well, as long as I haven't killed anyone. Oh.
Wait. I think you committed a murder.
No, not at all.
Welcome to the
Purely.
club. Puts his arm around.
No,
Quizz.
I
Welcome to the
I-
club.
refuse to believe I had any part in such nonsense.
This
Oh,
is
mate.
fair. We
And
are
it's
all...
to see your face beforehand, and you're all like, "Oh, mate, you can't come in my house. You committed a murder."
No,
You're so funny, Quizz. You are so funny.
I have
Wait
not
until we tell your wife
murdered-
about this.
No,
This is gonna be a hoot.
no. This has not happened. I have not done such a thing. I went for the shoulder. You all saw it. I did not harm anyone.
I was
It felt
actually
like
on the
you
roof,
probably-
but I kind of feel like maybe it might have been self-defense anyway. But you know, I
Yeah.
wasn't. I didn't technically see anything. I was
You
Exactly.
on the roof.
can all
Exactly.
claim
Punching someone.
self-defense when you
No,
nick
no.
a main artery. It's
No,
fine.
no,
It
exactly.
happens all the
exactly.
time.
It was self-defense, and should any harm,
Yes.
fatal or otherwise, come to them, it was merely circumstantial. So,
I mean, the
therefore, ergo,
Yeah.
no murder.
I mean, the guy I
Who'll be
hit
there?
with my hand axe, I was just bad aim. I didn't mean to kill him.
No, I will not be a part of this club. Thank you.
Let's
We'll be
go,
there.
shall we, gang?
Let's walk and talk, because you know what, this area is just full of crime anyway. It is. I'm sure that
We're the
this kind
crime.
of thing probably happens a lot.
No.
While we're walking though, I'm having a thought, been having a thinking,
Uh-oh.
and
And she's gone.
gonna just Rhogar, come here a second.
Yep.
Mercy, Rhogar.
We're still walking. Yes, hi. Nice to meet you. We haven't been introduced yet. Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh no, I do not
Most
know who
time you
are at
spent
all.
together.
Episode 14.
Rhogar, this little
know my name?
Sarvesco. that,
Yeah.
So, I was just wondering, have you ever heard of a ship called the Sirens, the Nightingale's Call?
Have I?
Mosh, would you care to roll me a history check, and we will see if you could have done?
That's a 13.
No. Nah.
Nah. Not a clue. Nightingale's Call, did you say?
Yeah, just It's probably nothing, but when I was out on a job the other day, I came across a book, lots of looked like shipping dates in it, but a set of initials kept cropping up, LV, LV. Every single shipping thing was LV and someone else, you know. I One of my contacts said, "Oh, that looks like the Nightingale's call that went out around that time," but didn't know anything about it, and I'm not sure if it means anything. I was just wondering if maybe in your investigations, I don't
No,
know.
I've not come across it, or at least I can't remember it anyway. So,
Mm.
but I mean, it's likely. I mean, I don't know how many LV. I don't know how common LV of initials that is.
I don't know. I mean, it was in a funky little puzzle box. Very very nice craftsmanship, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth. I don't know. It was just really weird that LV is. Actually, that's a point. Come right down here. When did you kill him?
When did I kill him?
When was it?
Miss Dim, when did the murder happen?
The justified murder.
It was about 2.5 weeks ago.
Oh, it was 2.5 weeks
You've
ago.
been sort of awkwardly under the thumb of Steve for a couple of weeks, and you're not loving life.
Yeah, it's been about a couple of weeks because that's sort of about how long I've been sort of working for Miss Owens. So yeah,
That's interesting. The last shipping date in the book was the 25th of last month.
oh god, I can't even remember what day it is. It's been so long. Let me just the 25th. Okay.
It is the it is the 6th of the 6th.
Oh, so that's less.
That's last
That's
week.
less than 2 weeks ago. That was like that's about a week and a half.
But that was the last one in it. There's nothing else. I just wondered if maybe I don't know.
And that had his initials by it.
Well, it had okay. So it was basically a book full of what looks to be dates and code. I don't really know what the code means, but the initials LV kept popping up every single fucking line. Every line LV was in there. And they were like, oh, not Nightingale's call, Nightingale's flight. Sorry, I just suddenly thought, hang on, I'm getting the siren's call and Nightingale's and the ship mixed up. There was TNF to P. I don't know what that means, but TNF, the Nightingale's flight, is a ship. It went out around that time, but I don't know. It was kind of I didn't pick the book up because at the time it didn't seem important. It was just a shitty notebook full of code that I didn't understand, and it was really boring. But
sorry.
I'm wondering how.
So you said that the last date in there was the 25th of last month.
25th of last month, yes.
And it was signed by LV.
There were 3 sets of initials. There was an LV. There was IK. That one showed up a couple of times.
IK.
And there was DC. It's just something. It was just something that Steve L said. Like, she thought that the sales had something to do with it. But these people say they just show up and they have meetings at Siren's Call every now and then. I don't know. Something's bothering me. Like,
they have meetings at Siren's Call.
It's bothering me. How do these big gangs that control swathes of the city not know that people smugglers are operating on their turf?
I'm more concerned that if LV, if you're saying that the initials LV are being written in a book by the date the 25th of last month, but I killed him over 2 weeks ago, how is that happening?
Well, if the book is written in advance.
That's true. Okay.
This is a very strange first conversation for you both to have.
It's not our first conversation, but yeah.
Fallon, mercy, Fallon.
Right. Yes. So these. So there's a book of lists and things. Presumably, this is going to be the trafficking, shipping out people, blah blah blah.
I don't know. I just it was just something that occurred to me when they said that. Oh, they're just little, like they just small fry. It just occurred to me that it was very weird. That
Where
they
was
said
this
they're
book?
small fry. It was in Medicine's Brokers. I might have been doing some corporate espionage.
It was at where? Sorry.
Madison's Brokers. It is
Mattison's Brokers.
yes, it's a place at the.
Sorry, I'm trying to. Toni is trying to figure out. Sorry, and Mattison's Brokers.
Toni,
Madison's
Aelyrya,
Brokers. Yeah, Madison's Brokers and Accounting. It's up in the Market District.
Mattison's Brokers. Cool.
If you go onto the map, it's right at the top inside
Right.
the little pentagram with the little scales.
You too can check the map.
You too can check the map, yeah. Go check out the map, guys. It's fun. We may have been engaged in some corporate dispute.
Oh, yeah. Found it. Sorry.
It was in a little puzzle box with a few bits and pieces, like some coins that weren't from Tordronnen. Some gemstones. There was a locket in there. It didn't look. Opening a locket is kind of just a bit weird and creepy anyway. But that's no, thank you. But I didn't take anything myself. So
How easy would it be for you to get back in?
I mean, the safe has a safety rune on it that I would need to borrow an object from a contact to get into it. I couldn't do it by myself. I might be able to do it, but I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. I'd have to get somebody in to help. And I don't know how. I mean, I would trust this person. But I must be honest, this person probably needs to be told about the jellyfish anyway, because part of their territory is a dock. And if there's stuff happening on a dock, it might not be Grey Sail's dock. It might be a Wings dock.
Okay. Right.
Wait,
How about
wait, where did you kill Vasco, actually? Just out of curiosity. Like, where
Thank
was...
you. Sorry, I just looked at you asked that and Lolly immediately went, right. Thank you for preemptively looking for me. I should know all this, but my brain's just melting at the moment. Right, okay. I will answer this in 30 seconds once I have remembered.
Well, honestly, we are so close to the very end of our session, guys. It being 10:15 already, we are running slightly behind. So, we are actually going to, I can't be out of conversation next week because Toni, you are absent next week.
Tony's not here.
I had one sentence that I was going to finish. I was going to say.
In which case, yes. Finish your sentence. Yes.
Thank you. I was going to say, how about once I've answered this question, in some amount of time, why don't we put a cheeky pin in this? We get this, points to the tube of us, over to this guy, Tollis, I can't remember, Tolson. We get that
What's his
over.
name again?
Get the thing, the Corin. I've got it written down. I just can't remember. Tiago.
Tiago,
Collins.
yeah.
Get this thing over to Tiago. Get whatever Tiago has for Stivell back over to her. Then we can start looking into this book from Mattison's accounting.
Like I said, it was just a weird thing. It might be nothing, but I wanted to ask.
Let's leave no stone unturned.
Alrighty.
And that's all. So thank you.
Alrighty.
Tappy, tappy, tappy.
Yeah, apologies for typey, hurry, scrappy. So we are going to wrap up there because we have run a ton behind from my plans. So we are going to do our swiftest version of a good night wrap up where we will whiz round telling everyone who you are, who you've been, where they can find you. In our swiftest version, we will start off with Ailey, because I've looked at
Hi.
your direction. Tell them who you are, who you've been, where people find you.
You looked at my
Yeah.
reaction, which is basically just me putting my
Direction,
dice
like I
away.
looked at
Oh, my
you.
direction. Hi, I'm Ailey. I've been playing Mercy, who has been a little bit scary today. She is a Shadow Weaver Tiefling Rogue, and you can find me on the internet, AelyryaPayne.com. You can find me at Aelyrya Payne on all the socials. You can also find me over on World Anvil, where I have the Life of Messenia, which is basically Mercy's thoughts, views, and all the snippets and bits and pieces that she has discovered, including a little bit about the book itself. And also my own world, the homebrew world of Arda as well. Just go on Google World Anvil, Aelyrya Payne. It should come up, or it's in the chat. I don't know. It's somewhere. It's in places. And you can catch me this weekend on Two Kobolds in a Trench Coat as well. So, yeah, do that. That was my fastest one. There we go.
Alrighty. That was spectacular. Onwards, round, downwards to Cal.
Cal played a llama. He's a bard. College of Artistic Direction. Thank you very much for joining the stream. You're all a bunch of legends. See you soon.
Spectacular. Scooping round to Shiv.
Hello, I'm Shiv. I've played Fallon, a tiefling barbarian who likes to kill people in dark alleyways.
Yes, Moorish.
Yes. Find me everywhere at IOShiv and find us on Two Kobolds, where we talk about, is your background to your character a liability? And we go into depth about that. So
I have one character who's
Discuss.
got the most minimal damage background and one who is just trauma baby.
well, this will be the podcast episode for you then.
Excellent. Hey, that scoops us round to the lovely Toni. Tell us things and words and stuff.
Hello, I'm Toni, and I've been playing Rhogar, the Amethyst Gemstone Dragonborn, Oath of the Ancestor Paladin, which is a subclass that I made because I'm cool. And you can find me on most things as Toni Shaw. There is a link tree that is in the chat right now, which is where you can find all of my social medias and all the various things I'm doing as a performer around Cheltenham and the sort of southwest UK. Also, I work at a theatre who is going through a really, really rough time financially, very unstable. We are genuinely in a very, very bad place. There's a precarious, that's the word, thank you very much, precarious place. Financially. We are, struggling quite a lot. I've mentioned this fundraiser before. The fundraiser has now gone up from 80,000 to 160,000, and we're doing very well so far. It's been very successful. But if you have any change in any spare change and you would like to help a small arts venue that's also the home to like a home of community and means a lot to a lot of people, if you could send it our way, that'd be lovely. And if you don't have any money, just a share of that would be really, really nice. The fundraiser. Oh, there we go. Lolly's popped the specific fundraising link in the chat as well. That would be very nice. Thank you.
Alrighty. I have been Lolly. I have been your terribly stabbaged DM of characters who I expected to have a little bit more life in them than they did. And, well, I expected them to keep the shit inside. But, oh well, they didn't. It fell out. So, cheeky shout out, don't listen to Toni. Dice Witch dice are great. They roll beautifully.
Oh, they are great. They are great. I'm just having a terrible time
Homebrew
rolling.
10, the code will give you 10% off. Look at me, Canberra. I'm here. There. Yeah, I was having focus issues. So super big thank you to our new followers today. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you for coming in to chat. It's been lovely to have you here, Sir Darkrai, and everybody else. It has been a delight to have you, Omni Lord. Producer is definitely not just helping me remember names, because all the names in all the world have all just fallen out of my head, including my own. However, now moving on to say, we will be raiding out, my lovely friends, we'll be raiding out to Second Wind Group, who are answering the ever-important question, is that a normal chest, or is it a mimic? The eternal question that plagues many a D&D party. So we will be raiding out to them very soon. Oh. Right. And yes, big thank you to my lovely mod, who is also known as the producer. Thank you, Mr. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul, for the memes.
Thank you for the memes.
Thank you, everyone watching.
And we are going to wave everyone out goodbye. And thank you very much for joining us. So much love to you all. Give big love to everyone else, to Second Wind Group when we get there. Everybody, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And